This article discusses Jasmine Pineda's age, her ex-husband, her children, her new boyfriend, Instagram, and other topics. Does the 90-Day Fiancé show a happily ever after? Here is all you need to know about the Panamanian actress Jasmine Pineda, including her age, her background, her children, her new boyfriend Matt Brannies, and her career. Jasmine Pineda will soon be seen in the second season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. When Jasmine first met Gino, a man from Michigan, she was residing in Panama City. The show introduces Jasmine to her mother as well as her two sisters. Jasmine also has two sisters. The website that Gino used to pay women to go on dates with him was called Sugar Babies, and Jasmine, who was a single mother, was a member of that website. It was on the show when Jasmine displayed her tendency toward jealousy, when she anticipated that Gino would present her with receipts for all of the places he traveled without her. The fact that Gino's ex-girlfriend had contacted her to inform her that Gino had been giving her Jasmine's filthy images in order to make her jealous made her furious. Even though they had a fight, Jasmine and Gino decided to get engaged in the 5th season of Before the 90 Days. After 3 years, Jasmine arrived in the United States, where she tied the knot with Gino in June of 2023. Jasmine, on the other hand, had found a new boyfriend at her gym in Michigan, and the marriage did not even endure for a year before it eventually ended. When Jasmine was first introduced to the audience on the 5th season of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, she was 34 years old before the show. The show was filmed in the year 2020 by Jasmine and Gino. He maintained a long-distance relationship with Jasmine up until the time that he traveled to meet her in person in December of 2020. He had seen her during the COVID-19 pandemic when they had first met. On the most current season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Jasmine celebrated her 37th birthday by taking Gino on a trip to Miami. Gino was the one who offered her the trip. Jasmine was born in August of 2022, making her a Leo. In the present moment, she is 38 years old. Before beginning her relationship with Gino, Jasmine had previously been married. In spite of the fact that she did not give a great deal of information about her ex-husband on the show, she did disclose some information about him during her contacts with fans on social media. When Gino forced Jasmine to sign a prenuptial agreement, she was brought back to her previous spouse. The only thing she had left was the clothing on her back, as she had disclosed that her divorce had left her with nothing. Specifically, she asserted that her ex-husband had hid all of the money, and she went on to say that the scenario she was dealing with Gino was different character, but the same story. The information of Jasmine's ex-husband was disclosed by her in April 2022 during a question-and-answer session on Instagram. A request was made to Jasmine regarding identities of her sons, and she responded by stating that she was allowed to share anything about them due to an agreement that she has with their father. Jasmine said, "He is a doctor and also a lawyer, so I better stick to it." Jasmine was working as a lawyer. Jasmine revealed that her husband had cheated on her on several occasions when she was questioned about the reasons behind the divorce that she and her husband had obtained. She went so far as to assert that he had caused the pregnancy of another woman while he was still married to her. The advice that Jasmine received from her ex-husband was to refrain from posting information about their sons on social media and on television, according to Jasmine. Jasmine, on the other hand, stated in her introduction that she was a mother to 2 beautiful baby boys. The names Fiancé and JC are given to Jasmine's 2 kids. In her conversation, Jasmine revealed that her younger kid typically resides with her, while her older son is currently residing with her ex-husband. Due to the fact that JC was born with special needs and was having a very difficult time in the city due to the lockdown, Jasmine and her mother made the decision to remove him from the city and temporarily relocate him to the countryside. "I am a cool mom, so we enjoy eating a good ice cream or junk food that he cannot eat with his dad, and it is very difficult for me to say goodbye to that," she said. As part of the 10th season of 90 DF, Jasmine presented her son Fiancé to the audience. It was disclosed by Jasmine that her ex-husband had no objections to the idea of Jasmine returning to the United States with the children. Unfortunately, Gino made a mistake when he was filling out Jasmine's K-1 visa application. He failed to mention Jasmine's children throughout the process. After meeting with a lawyer, Jasmine was warned that it could take up to 2 years for Fiance and JC to arrive in the United States of America once their visas have been accepted. In spite of the fact that Gino said he did not have any money, the procedure may have been sped up. Gino had been intimidated by Jasmine, who had threatened that she would leave him. Gino and Jasmine's relationship did experience some strain as a result of the disagreement around the visas for Jasmine's children. In an effort to calm her down, Gino assured Jasmine that he would immediately begin working on the process of obtaining her green card, which would allow her to travel to Panama to visit the boys. On the other hand, in the conclusion of the 90-day Fiancé series, Happy Ever After, the fact that Jasmine had not yet submitted her application for a green card was the reason that she accused Gino of wrecking her life, within a scenario that was apparently shot in September or October of 2023. Gino gave Jasmine the assurance that 3 out of the 4 paperwork were ready to be submitted. By November 2023, Jasmine had already crossed paths with the man who appears to be bringing her a great deal more joy than Gino. By the month of May in the year 2024, viewers of 90 Day Fiancé were informed about Jasmine's affair with a man named Matt whom she had met at Planet Fitness in December of 2023. Gino discovered that Jasmine had reportedly cheated on him, and as a result, he decided to exclude her from the house. At this point, it appears that Jasmine has been living with her boyfriend at his residence for a full year. She continues to share photographs taken inside the Detroit home, including those taken at Matt's dining table, where Jasmine takes photographs of her food. Because Matt and Jasmine met at the gym in Belleville, fans are under the impression that Matt is a personal trainer at a fitness center. Nevertheless, Matt, a Romanian-American man, has aspirations of becoming an actor. The fact that Matt is 37 years old indicates that there is not a significant age gap between them, in contrast to the situation that exists between Jasmine and Gino. Matt is a member of the Screen Actors Guild (SAG) and has received a few small parts in his acting career. At Eastern Michigan University, he was a former student. According to the 90 Day Fiancé, he also worked between the hours of 9 and 5 in the entertainment business in Detroit. At the moment, Jasmine is using 2 different Instagram accounts. As her primary account, she uses the handle at Jasmine Panama. It has more than 286,000 more followers. In addition to being a digital creator and a brand ambassador for Fashion Nova, Jasmine makes notice of the fact that she is also a television personality. The fact that Jasmine is not following Gino at the moment is a possible indication that she has blocked him. It was through Jasmine's Instagram account that her followers were initially made aware of her breakup with Gino. The entirety of his photographs had been erased from her Instagram account. In her wedding anniversary request for Gino, which was sent to him in June of 2024, Jasmine did not even mention him when Jasmine first met Gino. She was working as a teacher in Panama. Gino was her instructor. Her argument was that she was dismissed from her work because someone had provided her inappropriate images to her employer, despite the fact that she had evidently resigned her employment herself. OnlyFans, which Jasmine started, has been a significant source of income for her ever since it was introduced. Additionally, Jasmine began aggressively campaigning for many businesses on Instagram. After moving to the United States, she had the intention of beginning a career in real estate. Nevertheless, in the film 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Jasmine came to realize that she had a passion for beauty pageants. And in addition to earning money from the show and her cameo, Jasmine is also the owner of a vegan protein brand.